Welcome everyone to your weekly pick-a-card reading for Monday the 26th of December to Sunday the 1st of January. Or for whenever you come across this reading, as these messages are timeless. So whenever you fall on one, know that you were guided to do that. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that these messages will resonate and guide you in the week ahead. I also want to take this time to wish you a very happy end of December and to wish you a very, very happy new year. And I hope that it brings you all that you need and all that you hope for. Let's get started, my friends. Okay everyone, we have pole number 1, pole number 2, pole number 3 and pole number 4. We have the carnelian for pole number 1. We have the tiger's eye for pole number 2. We have the red garnet, I don't know if you can, it looks black, which is a shame in the, can you see a bit of, I'm not sure if you can see how it's almost wine colored. It's actually really pretty when the light catches it. It's so dark it just looks black, but it's actually like a real wine color. And we have the amber for pole number 4. So take the time to feel drawn to a card or just select haphazardly. It doesn't really matter. The message will be, you'll be just drawn to one. Even if you think you're not, even if you think you're just picking randomly, there'll still be something in there that you might need to hear for the week ahead. Select by crystal, pole number, by the look of the cards, whatever you feel drawn to, my friends. Timestamps will be below as usual. I'll see you shortly. Welcome pole number 1. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you this week. So we have guidance, we have grateful, we have the eagle spirit, we have the 10 of swords, we have the lovers, and we have the ace of pentacles. Oh, beautiful reading, pole. Well, I haven't started yet, but I know that this is here, but it still feels good, followed by the lovers and then the ace of pentacles. That's beautiful. I feel, pole number 1, that you're going to have so much to be grateful for, or being grateful is something to really focus on at this point in time. So let's have a look. Pole number 1, you start with guidance, and the card says you are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. And I like this card just before grateful. And eagle spirit here says Spirit has your back. And with the lovers, I'm really getting this thing of you're not alone. You're not alone in this journey. And I feel you understand that pole number one on some level. You either understand that completely or you understand that at some level. I can feel the gratitude. I can feel that feeling of, you know, when something just falls into place or something happens and we initially think, oh no, and then somehow it just is like, oh my gosh, thank you, that, you know, like, you know that you couldn't have done that, like you couldn't have chosen that path or made that decision on your own. It's almost like you didn't have all the information, things didn't look like they'd fall into place, and then suddenly, I feel the word miraculously, it just all fell into place. And that's this guidance. I think you're just starting to trust your inner guidance and trust, you know, the guidance that you're just drawn to follow. And this can be people coming into your life, like actual masters and teachers that are ahead of you in this journey of life. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Sorry about that, pole number one. These teachers and masters that have greater understanding than what you do at this point of time, and I feel that these people are going to come into your life, or I feel this is guidance, like higher guidance from the universe, your angels and spirits, your animal spirits, whatever you feel guided with, whatever is in your circle of understanding, and you will allow yourself to be guided. There's a certain level of, this is a feeling that I'm getting, just an energetic feeling from, not necessarily from the cards, but just this feeling, this energy, is one of acceptance. You accept that you don't know it all, pole number one. And you accept that you don't need to know it all. And I think that's where this gratefulness is coming from, this gratitude. You know, she's looking up at the butterfly. And this is beautiful. There's flowers, there's butterflies, there's peacocks. This card to me represents the beauty of life. Flowers, you know, we're drawn to flowers and their beauty. Butterflies are beautiful. You know, if we see a butterfly, we'll generally take note of it. The peacocks stop us in our tracks, don't they, with their beauty. And I feel like you're going to be noticing the beauty in life, how synchronicities come about in your life. And I feel that she's looking up at the butterfly, and I also feel that's a sense of, you know, that you're evolving, you know that you're transforming, and you are so grateful. I'm going to jump straight to the tarot because I want to look at this Ten of Swords. I feel that this is you ending how you were. This is you understanding that you no longer operate, you no longer think, you no longer are anything like you were. This is, I'm getting transformation here, guiding you towards a real new beginning. And because of this kind of mansion castle in the background, I kind of feel like it's one you would have never dared to hope for yourself, pole number one. But with this new you, this transforming you, with the people that are coming into your life, or with the acceptance and the trust and the love that you have for yourself and for the all that is. It's really putting to bed the old you. It's putting to rest the old you. I just feel that, I mean, the Ten of Swords, it can signify, you know, loss and pain, and I feel for you, pole number one, it might just be teething problems, if you like. So when we change so fundamentally, when we really transform ourselves, these teething issues that I see are likely to be, you know, you might get choices and you might kind of go to act as you would have in the past. And then suddenly you're like, oh, hang on a minute. No, I don't think like that anymore. I don't do that anymore. And it really transforms your life, because it transforms you, but then it transforms your life. And I feel the Lovers and the Eagle Spirit are very linked here. I'm seeing the Eagle Spirit as kind of like your guardian angel, or whatever you feel guides you. You have Eagle Spirit, Spirit has your back, and you have the Lovers. And look, the angels have your back. They're guiding you. You don't have to wear your armor. You don't have to hide behind your walls. You can be the true, authentic self that you are discovering, that you are becoming. You can let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. And I feel, pole number one, that you do that willingly, with a real open heart. And this brings new people into your life. It brings new opportunities, new choices that are more in line with who you have become. And this is all divinely guided, pole number one. It's all divinely guided to get you on the path to your new beginning. And this is beautiful. There is just wonder here, and gratefulness and love and appreciation. It's not to say that your path, you know, you're never going to have a problem again, pole number one. We always do. That's what teaches us. That's what keeps us growing. But I feel with this level of understanding, with this level of hope that you know that you have in not only yourself, but in your guardian angels, God, the universe, spirit, source, your inner light, whatever you want to call it. But pole number one, this guidance, this understanding, you really embody it. Because sometimes we can understand things that we can repeat them. So we can give people advice because we know the information, but we haven't embodied it. It hasn't come through into our actions. And I feel here, pole number one, it's coming through to your actions. It's actually coming through to your day-to-day life. It's impacting the situations, the people, everything in your life on some level. And that's not to say that everything in your life is going to end. Things will be transformed. Relationships will either end or they'll be transformed. Same with jobs. Same with your living environment, your day-to-day life. So it's not all about endings, though there will be some endings. It's more about this 5. It's more about change. It's more about how things are going to change because you have changed. Your understanding of yourself and your understanding of the world, the all that is and the all that isn't, or the all that we can see and the all that we can't see. There's a level of understanding coming through for you, pole number one, that you didn't have before, that you've been slowly gaining, and now it's almost like it all comes together and you understand it. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, and the card says a windfall of abundance, wise counsel or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a ludicrous contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle, and a lucrative, I always get tongue-tied on that word, a lucrative contract. So pole number one, this is abundance on some level. It can just even be abundance of awareness, abundance of drive, understanding, passion that leads you forward. It can be abundance with money and opportunities, but this is just abundance in something that sets you off on a new path that leads to something greater. And that's what I'm really getting from this card. This journey leads you to something greater. And it's a beautiful journey. Sorry. I don't feel there's going to be lots of twists and turns. I feel this is going to be a relatively short journey for you, pole number one, because when you get here, there's going to be something else. There's going to be another level of understanding. There's going to be another level of prosperity in your life that then you can share with others, and it moves you onto a new path, onto a different path. So I'm really feeling called to say, pole number one, enjoy. Let go of what you need to let go of. Embrace this new you. Be grateful for everything that is coming in to your life, because it's so beautiful. And it leads to something so much better than where you are now. A beautiful, beautiful reading to end the year with, pole number one. I wish you all the best, my friends. Love and light. Take care, pole number one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome, pole number two. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you. We have channel. We have respect. We have squirrel spirit with believe in yourself. We have the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Lovers. The Lovers came out for pole number one as well in the Universal Tarot, which is interesting. Okay, pole number two, we start your reading with channel, and the card says, you are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. That's beautiful, especially with these two cards. Respect and believe in yourself. And I'm seeing all the light that shines out of her. And this is respect your gifts and your talents, your natural abilities. And what I mean by respect is embrace them. Allow them to come through you. Acknowledge that they're there. For some of you, this is actually, you know, going into business or starting a profession, or, you know, like healing on an energetic level, doing Reiki, or you could be a doctor that's just graduated. You can be anything. I'm feeling the medical field, and I'm feeling like the alternate healing energies, like aromatherapy, massage, You could be doing tarot, you could be doing, like I said earlier, Reiki. But this is some form of helping others on their journey, helping others to heal. This could even be a teacher, you know, helping students. You know, teachers help us gain information, knowledge. You could be a coach. This could also be, I just got guiding your own children. So for some of you, this could actually be changing the way you parent. I feel there's new wisdom. There's new wisdom that's come to you. As I'm holding the card here, looking at it, I'm kind of drawn to this Four of Pentacles, so I'm going to jump straight there. And this Four of Pentacles has a really different meaning for me in your reading. I'm really feeling that this Four of Pentacles is almost like the Hangman. You've put yourself in a time of, you've put yourself on hold. I feel like you've put your dreams on hold, you've put your life on hold, you've put yourself, your thoughts as you know them, on hold. I feel like you've put every aspect of yourself on hold. You might have even moved away. You know, there's a kind of like a city behind him, but he's sitting away from it all. And I wonder if you've sought solitude. And I think this was personal growth. This was wisdom. This was coming into a place where you knew things weren't quite right, but you weren't quite sure what. And you gave yourself the time to really look at, okay, who am I now? What do I want? Who do I want to be? If I could do anything, what would I be doing? And I feel that this moment, now some of you might still be in this, so then this reading is showing you where it's going to give you strength to do this inner work, to stay there and do the work. For some of you, this is your past, it's happened, and now you're at the stage of moving on. Now, if you find yourself in this moment of pause, in this time of reflection, you're going to be letting go of your old ideas. You're going to be letting go. You're going to be moving away from the old you. And that can be the old way that you did things, your habits, your day-to-day life, your beliefs, what you thought to be true, who you thought you were. And if you already come out of this is you moving on in your physical 3D world. This is you moving towards your natural gifts, talents and abilities. This is you moving forward to then be able to give to the world. Now, in both of these spaces, and I feel pole number 2, you're probably going to go from one to the other. You'll probably start to do a bit in your world as well, and then come back to this to recenter, to refocus, to go, right, okay, have I gone back to my old habits? Am I doing, you know, so there'll be periods of both as you move forward, just so that you stay on your path, so that you stay centered. And Spirit is saying this is a time to really respect yourself. This energy, or both in fact, to be able to move forward on your dreams, to be able to put yourself in moments of quiet and pause so you can really start to understand yourself, dig deep. It takes respect for the self to do that. It takes embracing ourselves. When we respect ourselves, we embrace who we are. We acknowledge who we are, all of it, all aspects of ourselves. And coming to that realization, it allows our inner light to shine, to really shine. And I feel that the more you see things changing in your outer world, the more you begin to trust and understand, the more you're just going to believe in yourself, the more respect you'll have for your dreams, your wishes, your goals. And it just keeps moving you forward, pole number 2. I just feel like it's not like these big, huge leaps and jumps, though for some of you, you will get times where you've kind of leapt forward so far, you look back and think, oh wow, I can't believe I did that. But this is day-to-day change. This is you changing how you feel about yourself, how you feel about others, how you see yourself, how you see others, how you see and feel about the all that is. And you're really coming to believe in yourself, to trust yourself. You know, it takes belief and trust to move forward on our dreams and goals. It takes trust to allow ourselves to evolve, to grow, to seek what am I seeing here? What am I discovering about myself? What am I discovering about my beliefs? Believing in yourself is trusting in yourself. And I can say, pole number 2, that when you learn to believe in yourself and you learn to trust yourself, you will automatically have a greater belief and a greater trust in the all that is, those synchronicities in life, the guidance that we're given. And we finish your reading, pole number 2, with the Lovers. And the card says, embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart, a vibrant health or recovery from an illness. And I feel this Lovers card at the end of your reading is, I'm just getting, you're going to love where you're going. You're going to love yourself. And that then filters out into the world. When we come at everything and everybody with love in our heart and love for ourselves, we automatically set healthy boundaries. We automatically are drawn to like-minded people. We will see instantly or very, very quickly those that are not aligned with our path, and we'll bypass them. There'll be no nastiness, there'll be no superiority, oh, I'm not even going to be able to say that word, sorry, pole number 2, but you know, you won't feel superior to anybody, but you'll just understand, oh, they're not in alignment with my authentic self, so I'm not going to bring pain into my world. If people are not aligned with us, it just brings pain. You let them go. You let them go on their journey. And there's this sense of acceptance. There's this sense of understanding, knowing, trusting, believing. You'll trust your instincts, pole number 2, because there are people coming into your life, and you'll know the ones that are there for your greater good. And you'll know the ones that are there, almost I get a sense, to test you, to see, will you succumb to filling a gap in your life? Or are you really aware, I am better on my own than surrounded by people who don't understand me, who won't grow with me, And you might, those of you that are not quite there yet, you might be thinking, oh wow, I don't know how I'm going to know that. Pole number 2, you just will. There'll just be a sense of just understanding and knowing what is. This is not going to be difficult. I mean, you might find yourself, like I said, as you start to move ahead in your life, come back to this energy of pausing, reflecting, going within. Because if we hurry too much on our journey, sometimes we do just think, oh, he's great, she's great, and we jump into romantic relationships, or we jump into friendships that, very quickly we realize, not sure about this, but we're almost on a roll and we keep rolling with it. So this energy of a bit of doing, a bit of pausing, out in the world, go back to your inner world. All your choices and decisions will be made from a place of your heart chakra. And they'll be good choices. They'll be choices in line with the path that you are traveling on now, pole number 2. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love and light. Thank you so much for joining me again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome, pole number 3. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you for this week. So we have Earth Guide, beautiful. We have Flow. We have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. This is beautiful. We have the Hanged Man, the World, and the Knight of Cups. Oh, pole number 3. Actually, all these readings so far have been beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There's a sense of finishing the year with greater understanding of ourself and the world that we live in. And not only the physical world, but the spiritual world as well. All 3 poles so far have gotten this. Oh, the messages have been beautiful. I feel so lifted. What a way to end the year and start 2023, pole number 3. So we start your reading, my friends, with Earth Guide. And the card says, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. And you've got the Knight of Cups, which is an offering of love in some way, shape or form. And I feel for some of you, this could very well be romantic. This could be love, partnerships, real soul friendships. And it can be the love that you're finding for yourself and the world, the universe, the all that is. I'm really being drawn to say the tangible and the intangible. I'm getting a sense, pole number 3, with this Earth Guide, and just with the feeling that I'm getting from the cards, that your vibration in the world at the moment, whether you're aware of it or not, is bringing love to the world. It's raising the vibration of the world. You have raised your vibration, pole number 3. You've come into an understanding that really flows with life. I'm going to read that again. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. And that's just to to just love. You are love, pole number 3. And I feel at this point in time, pole number 3, every decision you make, every choice that you make, it's going to be made from a place of love. That doesn't mean that you're going to agree with everybody and do what everybody says. That's not love. You're just going to know what's in your best interest. And you're going to follow that. You're going to be guided to follow that. And that ripples out into the world. You know, pole number 3, when we make ourselves happy, when we follow our dreams and goals, we can then make others happy. Or we can't make them happy, but we can, you know, sorry, Spirit's just saying to me that could be misunderstood. It's not that we go out and make others happy, or compromise ourselves to make others happy. That's not what I mean. It's just that when we vibrate on a happy level, on a joyful level, when we vibrate at a higher level, that vibration goes out into the world. So it's a little bit like walking into a room where everybody's sitting in darkness and you bring in a candle. And so you bring in the light. Suddenly the darkness is not there anymore. You physically haven't done anything to those people sitting in the darkened room. You haven't tried to alter them in any way, shape or form. You just brought your light into the room, and that automatically changes the vibration. It changes the atmosphere, and it will have an impact on whatever level, great, small, minute, doesn't matter, on each of those people. So you need do nothing, pole number 3. Just be you, and you are love. Gosh, pole number 3, that's a very deep message. And I feel that this is happening, or this is coming about, or this is progressing. It's moving forward. You're moving forward because of this energy. I'm going to read these 2 cards together. You have flow, and you have lizard spirit, dream the world into being. And I feel that you're flowing with life. You're flowing, I'm getting you're flowing with the punches, and you're flowing with on the raft. You know, you're just, sometimes you're falling off and then you get back on and you go again, and you know that that falling off the raft was to get your attention. It was to show you something that you didn't know before, get you to look deeper inside yourself. And I'm just going to, I'm not sure if you'll really be able to see, but because the card is very shiny, but there's a spider web, and there's the river, there's a waterfall, there's butterflies and dragonflies, which signify transformation to me. But there's things that, you know, you can get caught in the spider web, and you might struggle for a bit in a certain situation. You know, coming down the waterfall on your raft is going to be scary, and you're going to hold on and go, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? There seems to be, I'm in Australia, so I call these mangroves almost, you know, where there's trees growing up out of the water. Now, this could be muddy, this could be murky, you know, so you might travel a bit slower through there. So I love this flow card, shows that even in the flow there are obstacles, because there's always transformation. And there's beauty in it all. Just because we come to a place of understanding and higher knowledge, It doesn't mean that all the problems in our life disappear. No, not at all. But we just understand them for what they are. So when you get caught in this web, for instance, and that's just a metaphor, instead of struggling and getting more entangled in it, you'll pause and you'll go, okay then, okay, God, Spirit, angels, what are you trying to show me? Why have you stopped me? What am I not seeing? And you'll see everything, even the things that, we can class as bad. You will see them for what they have to offer you. And that's a really empowering place to be in. And that's where we dream our world into being with this lizard spirit. We have a dream that guides us. But every time we do hit an obstacle, every time we do get new information, we tweak it, we adjust it as we adjust. So this is moving with new understanding continuously, because we're always changing. This is understanding that you co-create with Spirit. Things don't just happen to you. I feel pole number 3, you're not a victim in anything that happens to you. And that's not always easy to accept, but I feel pole number 3 that you are there, you're accepting that. You're knowing that on a very deep spiritual level. And you're going to start to bring that understanding, that knowing into your day-to-day life. And it's really going to change your dreams, but it's also going to change your world. You're going to see the world as a lucky place. You're going to see things that happen to you. You're going to be like, oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad that happened, because if not, I would have charged ahead and this and that would have happened. You're going to look at hindsight with fresh eyes and go, oh, I'm so grateful. You might not, I was going to say you might not see it when you're actually in the incident or in the moment, but we never do, very, very rarely. But there'll be a level of trust. So even though you don't see in that moment what this situation is for, you will with hindsight, and in the moment you'll just trust that you're where you're supposed to be, and things will come to you when you need them. And I feel all this energy has come about because of the hanged man and the world, 2 major arcana. This is the universe stepping in and guiding you. It has guided you to do your inner work, pole number 3, and you've been doing it. Well, by these cards, that's what I see. And this inner work, this guidance that Spirit's been guiding you towards, helping you with, is because you've got the World card. There's a whole new beginning for you, a whole new level of understanding. It's like going through a portal and you are transformed. It's like you're bringing into your next journey all the wisdom that you've gained, but none of the baggage. You've really let it go. You're really moving forward with love. And I really see that with this Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is generally a slower moving knight. In the traditional tarot, he's moving but slowly, and he's got his cup offering. Here, he's at a gallop. His cup is spilling, and I'm just seeing that you have so much love to give. You are so fulfilled, pole number 3. You have so much to give that you're going. You're on this path of life, and you're giving with love. The card says, romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art or poetry. And this could be, you know, in a loving relationship, but I just feel this is bigger than that. It's in the whole world. Like it, and I'm not saying that you're going to interact with the whole world, but this is your energy going out into the whole world. This is you open. It feels free, pole number 3. I feel that you feel free. And the reason is you're flowing with life instead of fighting against it. You're coming at everything with this level of love, understanding and wisdom. And you're embracing all the newness that comes with that. Because you see how you co-create it. You see how you want it. And you just move forward in it. This is beautiful. Pole number 3, what a way to end the year. What a message for the last week of 2022, my friends. I'm going to leave it there. Love and light, pole number 3. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome, pole number 4, to your weekly pick a card. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you this week. So we have Blue Star. We have Forward Movement. We have Cat Spirit and Claim Your Independence. This is beautiful. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. All these readings have just been so beautiful. Oh, pole number 4, what a way to end the year. Okay, my friends, your first card is Blue Star, and it says, follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. And look at this, forward movement and claim your independence. You're moving forward, but this is inspired movement, pole number 4. This is movement forward in alignment with who you are. This Cat Spirit and claim your independence. This is be you. I'm seeing your independence as embracing who you are completely and utterly and moving forward in alignment with that. This is doing things for you, pole number 4. And when we do that, when we really embrace our inner compass, our blue star, and we move forward, or we move in alignment with our inner self, our intuition, our soul, the universe, God, we impact others without actually having to do anything. It's just being there. And I feel that message has come through for you, pole number 4, because there is going to be a sense with this independence that some of you are going to feel selfish. Now, selfish, it's starting to change. Our view on being selfish is starting to change. We are starting to understand that we need to put ourselves first in order for us to be able to help others. It's like, you know, when we're on a plane and they say, you know, in an emergency, put your own oxygen mask on first, get yourself organized first, and then tend to your children or tend to those that need help. You know, as a parent, we see this so often. Parents put themselves last. And when they do that, they actually have less to offer their children. They come to their children from a place of lack. They're tired. They're run down. And so therefore that spills on, even though they try their hardest to not. It's still, that energy is still present. And it's that whether you have children or not, it doesn't really matter. It's just an example, but it's putting yourself first. It's not putting your work first. It's not putting your partner first, your family first. Putting you first. And you'll be surprised, pile number 4, though I think you're already starting to embrace this. I think that's why you're moving forward. I feel you're really starting to embrace this, looking after yourself first. And you're starting to see, actually, do you know what? Nothing fell apart because I put myself first. If anything, everybody suddenly seems happier. And it's this insight, it's this information, it's this following your soul's calling. Doing something for you that really lights you up, really comes from a place of beauty and joy and love. I feel transforms you on a very deep level. It's this transformation that is moving you forward. It's making you light. And I feel that that's because when we embrace our authentic self and when we learn to trust ourselves, when we learn to move in the direction that really confirms to ourselves that we love ourselves, that we nurture ourselves, that we do think ourselves important, we let go of everything that doesn't serve us, and therefore there's this, we become lighter and lighter as we move forward. And this is moving forward, like moving forward to a new journey, moving forward to manifesting something that is in line with who you are. I'm kind of getting the feeling that when you embrace who you are, pole number 4, it's like you're going to be given wings. You're kind of going to move through things with so much more ease, so much more grace. You're going to feel like you've been given extra time. You're going to feel like you've been given extra energy. And that's all because you're flowing. That's all because you're understanding. You're rising above the... I'm being called to say the pettiness of day-to-day life. It's not to say that you're not operating in the day-to-day life. You are, but you're rising above all the little dramas that would have stopped you in your track, and you would have been like, you know, butting up against and then trying to move that away, and then you'd keep going, there'd be another thing. And now you're just going, oh, no, I'm not even going to give that my energy. Or you're so sure of yourself that you'll be like, this and this, and then this will go away. You know, you'll be confronting situations, or you'll be making decisions instead of choosing to not decide. And this forward movement is for you. But it will have a positive impact on all of those around you. And you have the Page of Pentacles and the Magician. Now the Page of Pentacles is the potential in something new. The Page has accepted the Ace of Pentacles and is now in the learning process. Kind of the planning. Okay, I've got this idea, or I've got this opportunity, or I've felt this calling, my soul's calling. What do I do with it? And you're going to come to a period of understanding and trusting what this is, so then you can move forward and manifest. And I'm going to put the cards down because with the Magician, his, one hand is up to the forward movement and the other one is pointing to the Seven of Pentacles. So I'll come to the Seven of Pentacles and then I'll come back to the Magician. The Seven of Pentacles in your reading, pole number 4, is you looking at what you've done so far and saying, okay, am I still going to continue with this? Is this still in alignment with what I want? Now I'll read the messages of the card. It says, seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. But I'm seeing this Seven of Pentacles in your card as I normally see, I often see the Seven of Pentacles. It's you looking at your life so far and asking yourself, is this in alignment with who I am now? Because you've been changing. You've been answering your soul's call, and that makes us change as individuals, like on very deep levels. You're going to be looking at your beliefs, your job, your relationships, you. And you're going to see, okay, does this still resonate or does it not? And I feel that's where the Magician comes in. There'll be this knowing, this understanding in you as you embark on this new path. And you'll know what to let go of. What will hold you back from moving forward? You will understand that. And you will let things go. What can follow you in this forward movement to a greater understanding of yourself, of your soul's path, what really lights you up? You will move forward with that. But what cannot, you'll let go of. And there's no sadness or regret in this reading, pole number 4. It's just a real genuine understanding of how life flows for you now. There's a sense of knowing that when we need to let things go, and that can be old habits, lifestyle, people, jobs, situations, places, we let go with an open heart because we know that we are being guided to our authentic path, to our truth, to our soul's calling. The new beginnings don't worry us. The moving forward doesn't worry us because there's an understanding there. Now, pole number 4, that's not to say that this is just going to be easy and you'll never have a problem again. Of course not. There'll be challenges. There'll be difficulties. But when you come from this level of openness, trust, understanding, knowing what is guiding you, even if you don't know to what exactly, just trusting that you are being guided to what fulfills you now, to what is in alignment with you now. You just accept the things that come along the way. You don't butt your head up on butt your head on everything that comes in your way. You know, you make decisions much more easily because you make them from a higher place, from a real place of understanding. Oh, beautiful reading, my friends. Again, what a way. All the 4 readings have just been beautiful. What a way. Gorgeous energies to end 2022 with. Love and light, my friends. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.